Okay, let's what was I doing last time? Oh, wow. Seems like it's been a while since my last visit. I think that what we were doing was copying from the first floor to the second floor, huh? Okay. So let's go to the second floor and make sure that, do we have anything there? Okay. So I'm going to do that now. Let's go to section view, and again, let's go over this section view. I want to say something. I always start talking about something and then I think about something else. So bear with me. So over here, this hide at scales, see this? 1 inch is equal to 400 feet. Now, I don't know what, I think that this, this course might be different. I'm going to go back. So anyway, I'm going to go back to that, what I was going to talk about. But what I need to talk about first was how to copy from one floor to the next floor. And I think I went over the last time how it's better to collect all of this information, or select all this information in your 3D view, go back to your section view and copy, right? Whatever. Make sure the constrain direction button is off. And you can go up, for me in this case it's 15, right? So we go back to the second floor and it should be there. But what I wanted to go over was this scale. Okay, so when we go to the first floor, right, I can see the scale. I can see or the section, and I can see it on the second level and on the first level, right? Let me go to this view and tile these guys. Turn this guy off and turn this one off so that we can see what's going on. First level, second level, right? Second, first, okay? And this, the scale of this, I don't know exactly what it means. This hide at scales, what's that? Coarser than, right? So whatever that means, then there's different scale, I don't know, scale factors, this is how something looks on a piece of paper, right? So if it looks 1 inch or 3 inches on the piece of paper, it's actually 1 inch based on that scale, whatever scale you use. But anyway, if I change this to 1/2 inch is equal to 1 inch, whatever that means, then you see it goes off in both views. Okay, so we end up trying to find the scale that was on level A, and why is it not on level B now? You see, I'm changing the scale, and depending on, I think, see, it's not, I can't even find it now. So what happened? Oh, here, where is it? Is it here? No. Orientation? No. What happened to it? Show hidden line? Can't even find it now. So I'm gonna undo. Okay, and it's here. Hide at scale coarser than. Okay, So if this scale is 1/8 of an inch is equal to 1 foot, I'm gonna and I want to hide it at 1/16, right? One-16th. It should hide it, right? It should hide it. Hide it. Hide. What happened? Hide at scales coarser than. If this scale is 1/16th, okay, so what's coarser than 1/16th? 1/4? 1/8? Okay. 3/16. Let's keep going. 1/4. It's still not hiding, huh? Hide at scales coarser than 1/16. So we know that if I'm continuing, is 6 inches equal to 1 foot coarser than 1/16 equal to 1 foot. Let's see. Hide at, oh, okay. So now you see it hit it. See? It's gone. But on our 1/8 inch scale, it's still there. So let's go back. 3 inches. Still not. Okay. Coarser than 1/16th. Coarser than 1. Hide at scales. So that makes sense. 3/32. Okay. Let's see. 1. So 1 inch hide. Oh, that's it. No, that's it right there. Wait. 6. No, it's still there. It's still there. It's not. It has not. There's no hiding yet. So hide at scales. The view callout annotation does not display in any views. The view callout annotation, the section, the view callout annotation is the section. The view callout annotation does not display in any views coarser. So do I have to go to the section? That doesn't make 1/6. What are they talking about? Okay, so let's go back, because that doesn't make any sense for me to think that the view callout display is the section itself. So we have to think that they're talking about the annotation, right? So where is it? The view callout annotation, the section, does not display. Okay, the section does not display in any views coarser than the selected scale. What's coarser than 1/16 of an inch? What's coarser than that? If it's finer, then it's 1/32. If it's coarser, then it's 1/8. Am I right? So if it says it's not going to display if the view is coarser than 1/16. and 1/8 of an inch. Where is it? 1/8 of an inch. To me, I mean, it's right there. To me, is coarser than 1/16. Okay, so here we, I mean, so, for example, use this setting to hide section marks from a site plan. So I'm going to type in F1, and then it goes to this information. Callout views. Hide at scales coarser than. Right? The view parameter can't control whether the tag for a detail callout display in other views. In the view properties for the callout detail view, the show in parameter controls the hide at scales coarser than value. The show, right? The show in parameter is not available for plan callouts. When the show in the value is parent view only, hide at scales coarser than is read only. When the show in value in is intersecting view, you can change the value of the hide at scales coarser than. As a result, Revit displays callout tag in any views that intersect the parent view perpendicular as long as the view scale is more detailed than the scale specified by hide at scales coarser than. Is the reason if you set this bad boy to 1 inch, because we know that somewhere down the line, if you set it at 1/16 inch, or if you don't set it, or if you do set it, or if you change something, or if you change something, we know that now, well, it doesn't go off. It's not going off. It just doesn't go off. And I got it set from one end of the spectrum to the other, don't I? But if I set it like, I mean, you're not going to set it 1 inch is equal to 300 feet, I mean, how are you going to print it out? So 1/32nd, is it still on? Okay, now it's off. But now you got your text. 1/32nd, 1 inch. And it's on, and it's still on in this view as you go from one plan to the next plan. Is the reason I'm saying this. Because as you go from one plan or level, it could be 12 stories, right? And in this case, because it's set to, let's go to the second level, because it's set to 1/16 of an inch is equal to 1 foot. In this other scale, 1 inch is equal to 30 feet. It could be another scale. You see, it's off, right? Who wants that if you're going from one? Because the reason is because, for example, using an example. For example, if you are on the second level and you're looking at this view on the second level, and you're looking at this view in the section on the second level, you know where you are, right? But there could be other views. Let's put 2 more views on here. Let's put this view on, and let's put that view on, and let's tile all of these guys, right? So we're on the first floor. Okay, so we're on the first floor, and we're on the plumbing, water, and we see that my section is here. My section is here. My section is here. I can go to another view. My section is here. I can go to another view on the second level, and my section is here, so that I know where I need to look at this section view, right? See, because this plan view, using this operator, this section, or this section, I don't know, operator, whatever. When you go to that section 2, this is section 2, right? Come on, tooltip. When you go to that section, it tells you where you are, right? If you go to the floor plan, it tells you that section where you are. But because this section has the ability to hide, it will do that, because when I go to my first floor overall plan, it's not there. So I don't know. So I have to figure out, well, why is it not showing up? Which is a question that people often ask, where is my view, right? Where is my section view? Well, because this section view has the ability to change stripes, right? It has that ability to change stripes. And if you don't know what you're doing, like me, I don't know what I'm doing a lot of times. And it's like, what happened to the section? So I'm going to, no, I'll keep all these here. But for me, at least, I mean, I can try and figure out what this means when the show, I mean, some of it makes sense, but whatever that means, and to figure out, well, let's see, this is 1/4, so I can't be more coarser or more finer than, anyway. So if whatever works for you, this works for me. Okay, when I make, this is a section, right? And how many? Let's go here, and I think that I only have so many sections. Yeah, section 2. So if I want to make another section, right? Where is it? Plot view. Let's go here. Here, right? Any section. This is probably gonna be 3, right? Whatever. Yeah, and so it's here, and what kind of properties? So I'm hiding it at that scale, and where is it? This is my waist. I just drew it. I drew a section. And I want it to populate throughout my my model, right? This is on the first floor. I know I'm in the mechanical room. Okay, I know this is the mechanical room. But when I go to the mechanical room on the first floor overall, the section the section's not there. So to make a long story short, guys, set this section where it says hide at scales coarser than, set it at 1 inch is equal to 400 feet. I have not seen it break. Meaning to me, a break is if you see it here and you do not see it here. To me, that's a break. Okay. And when I set this, if I set this at 400, okay, so it's there and it's also here, but the scale of it is I mean, we have to play with the scale. Let's put that back at 1/8. Okay, so that's 1/8. This looks smaller because the scale is bigger, right? But anyway, so instead of trying to figure out what it's supposed to do and what view it shows up in because it's finer or it's coarser, just I have not seen it break. So I always set mine at 1 inch is equal to 400 feet, whatever that means to Revit, whatever that means. But you should know what 1 inch is equal to 400 feet. I mean, if you're doing this kind of work. But I'm just saying that if you don't know where your section annotation, I can't remember what did he call it? The view callout annotation. Okay. If you don't know, if you can't find it, but you know that it was there yesterday, then it's probably because your course, your hide scales course is probably at some scale that it hides it, right? If you change it because you want to see something that was more coarse or more fine. Okay, so anyway, I hope that helped, guys. I wanted to talk about that because I know it can get confusing or frustrating when you can't find stuff, especially if you're trying to set yourself up for where you are on a view, which is very important when you're going from one level to the next. Okay, well, I hope that helped, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.